How's it going, guys? We are back in another video here, and this video is going to be going over the soundtrack for NHL 25, plus we're going to look at some of the new Grudge match features. Guys, leave a like, subscribe if you have not already, and let's hop into the video right now. You can see, guys, over 40 songs on the NHL 25 soundtrack. Which one is your favorite? So here's a little picture of the three Hughes brothers, and then here you go. So we're gonna say that in. Here we go. Looking at this soundtrack, so the artist is going to be on the left side, so you got Break by Alkaline Trio. Of course, you have Rush by Blaine, Let's Go by Bleecker. We got this 2020 Vision by Broke Love, Metaverse by Cage the Elephant, Choke by Cold Years, Daytime TV has So Sick, My Condition, Dead Poet Society, Rainbows by Dead Pony, Don't Know How to Love by Ever, Running by Fat Dog, Crashing Through by Freako, One-Eyed, I wonder what that says, by Green Day. So Green Day, there you go. Big up for Green Day here. Of course, then we got All Times by Gum Ambrose Kenny Smith, Rockstar by Hardy, Wreckin' Room by Hockey Dad. What is that name? Gift Horse by Idols, Eyes Closed by Imagine Dragons. Imagine Dragons, I feel like, is always in the soundtrack these days. Then we also have A Cinematic Exit by Instant Crush, Just Let Go by JX DN, Nothing to Do by Kings of Leon, Surprised by Livingston, Take Me to the Moon by Lovely the Band, Burn the Witch by Tommy Genesis. I'm not sure how to say that whole entire sentence. Samba by Rui, Troubles by Ren, Rival Sons by Sweet Life by Rival Sons, Love It by Safari Youth, Goals by Sophie Powers, Heavy by Sprints, Magic by Sugar Pit, Too Easy by Tizo Touchdown, Isaiah Rusk, Paper Crown by the Black Keys, W Black Keys, we love to see that. Seeing Juicy J as well, what the hell. Do It in My Sleep by the Skinner Brothers, When the Devil Speaks by THX, Birthdays by Towns. Then you got 21 Pilots making another appearance. They're always in, I feel like. Overcompensate, Vienna by Vienna, Spine by West Coast, I'm in the Market to Please No One by Will Know a Fighter, Walk Through Fire by Yanni and the Yaw, and We Make Hits by Yardak. So that's the soundtrack for NHL 25. What do you guys think of it? What are the songs you like? Or, I mean, it's tough to really tell probably, right? I mean, it's a lot of songs, 40 songs. What do you guys think? They dive deeper into the Grudge match, all right? So here's some more info about the Grudge match. So essentially, let's get to it. You have the inspiration. It's based on rivalries. That's a distinct part of the fabric of NHL history and how on some nights, depending on your opponent, it's not just another game. So, for example here, these are emotional peaks and storylines they wanted to highlight. So, basically, this is going to be in franchise mode, season mode, be a pro. So, within those modes, basically, you know, it'll be automatic if you have like a, you know, obviously Flames Battle of Alberta, right, and Oilers. Then you have Battle of the Hudson, Rangers, Devils. Like, that'll automatically be a Grudge match because, well, those teams are obviously rivals just by default. That's just how it is. And then, of course, throughout the season, you can get Grudge matches. You can build Grudge matches. So, basically, each NHL team will have at least one of those rivalries, and with some of the more storied franchises having wider collections, so they can have multiple, right? So, and then additionally, there's the ability to create new ones, right? So, just depending on how that goes, right? So, again, it's not going to just be every game you play someone, oh, it's a Grudge match. If you win 10-0, you know, you're not going to be a Grudge match against that team. It's just not going to happen, right? If it's like a close game and a lot that happens in the game, then yeah, that'll become a Grudge match for the next time you meet up with that team. In fact, the new Grudge match pop-ups in your schedule throughout the season or franchise mode. And you can also have an ESHL and HUT rivals. They have a distinct focus on bringing real-world rivalries. They wanted to expand the possibilities into our online connected modes with ESHL clubs and HUT rivals. So that's pretty cool as well. You know, you can have, you know, Grudge matches and rivals now too. So that's a very exciting thing to have, I believe. And you also, again, so like, I mean, I mess some people in HUT like all the time, like literally the same people nonstop. And I mean, it's going to be funny now that I can get, you know, Grudge matches against them. If I get stream sniped, well, it'll be a Grudge match. So, pretty interesting. So, basically, this means the players engaging these competitive online modes will begin creating rivalries throughout NHL 25 cycle. And believe it or not, guys, these can actually carry into the future. So, like NHL 26, it could be Grudge matches with the same club teams and rival players, which is really cool and interesting, to me at least. And again, if you want to read the whole document and article, I can obviously post it in the description for you guys. And then you have the Grudge match impact players. So each Grudge match will feature an impact player from each team. These players will receive an impact X factor based on their performances, with their statistics playing a role in how the impact player designation is applied. Main events such as goals, assists, hits, takeaways, and blocks can all influence who will be the impact player. And goaltenders can also have impact players. So that's pretty cool. Between offensive, defensive, and goaltending to create a variety of gameplay effects. It will be key to use your impact player effectively and be aware of this. So that could be interesting. That could be annoying, but that could also be cool. So we'll see what they do. The Grudge match presentation. So you presentation guys, there's something new here for you guys. So here it is essentially. All right, you got new coach reactions help bring to life peak moments of success and heartbreak as the game plays out. From seeing your bench boss celebrate a late go-ahead goal to disputing a bad penalty call in overtime. The coaches add a new level of emotion to every Grudge match. So that's really cool. Once the action starts, a collection of supporting presentation components feed the rivalry between the teams. All right, and then you can see here, obviously the coaches getting rattled. It'd be nice if we had the real coaches, but we're not there, unfortunately. Throughout the broadcast, collection of an in-game Grudge match, player-specific insights will be presented, outlining key stories and statistics related to the history of the team's matchup. So as you can see here, it says 3-game point streak versus the Leafs. So for whoever that defender is on the Canadians. And then you got the crowd plays a part as well on a home ice. The fans in the stands will cheer notable hometown players or jeer when an opposing team villain touches the puck throughout a Grudge match. So it's really cool. And again, this is for people that are really looking for immersion, offline type players, franchise mode. It can really add an extra layer of interesting features, which I think is really amazing. So we can't wait for everyone to get a chance to level up the historical rivalries and build new ones in NHL 25. Grudge match will be featured in season, franchise, Be a Pro, Hut Rivals, and ESHL clubs. So I think it's fantastic, really. I do. So big W's, in my opinion, for the Grudge match. I know people say it's arcadey. It's not going to really do anything for them, or they think it's kind of lame. Listen, I totally understand, like, maybe this is not for you and you don't care about presentation type things. I get it. And especially if you're someone that only plays, like, Hockey Ultimate Team, you probably don't really care about, you know, extra stuff like this. But it can make the game feel different. It can make the game different and interesting, at least to me. I think definitely I'm very excited to see how it works out. You know, is it going to be something that we actually notice, or is it going to be something that we forget about? Is it going to be a useless addition? I don't know, but you know what? I'm happy to see they're trying something new and doing something different to try to make NHL 25 feel more unique compared to NHL 24. So we'll see again exactly what happens with it, but I want you guys to let me know in the comments section down below what you think of the Grudge match in general, and let me know what you think about the soundtrack as well in NHL 25. I mean, I feel like should be an interesting year, guys. It should be a really interesting year. So comment down below your thoughts. And, of course, leave a like. All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching this video. Hopefully, you guys did enjoy it. Make sure you leave a like. Subscribe if you have not already here. Follow me on Twitch, Henreek. I'm live there every single day, especially once NHL 25 comes out. Make sure you tune into that stream. Guys, I will see you all in the next video.